exotic. Gotta have a body. I know she a thotty, but I ain't gon' tell nobody. Henny and exotic. Got me at my body. Been turned up since it started, but I ain't tryna hurt nobody. Yeah. Exotic and Hennessy. Exotic and Hennessy.
Song of the day. Big and Lazy Podcast.
I walk in the party, I'm Henny and
JT.
Know my alcohol.
Henny.
I'm drinking this shit out the bottle. I'm knowing they looking, they watching. They know I'm a nigga, they got it. They let me in with the rocket. They play with me, boy, I'm a poppy. Yeah, keep me a stick like hockey. Smelling like good exotic. Got a back roll in my pocket. And I didn't go to college.
Big and Lazy Podcast. I'm Big. This is my homie.
Lazy.
And
We're back with another one, man.
Yes, sir. And we got a special guest in the building. He ain't got one podcast. He ain't got two podcasts. He got 3 podcasts, man. And he got his own network. He got his own. So, you know what I mean? Give it up for a good friend, Quentin Bell. How you doing, man?
What's going on, y'all? Appreciate y'all having me.
No problem. This is our first official guest.
Yep.
First official guest, man. Shout out to our producer, B. Haywood. Yeah.
Shout out B. Haywood, man.
How you doing today?
I got a good question for you, man. What made you start podcast?
Hold on. Before we get in that, we gotta give a shout out to our sponsor. We gotta get the shout out to the owner of A&F Beauty Bar, Diamond Ray Thomas. She does locks, wigs, dreads, whatever. She's a natural hair producer. Stylist. She's located at 5019 Preston Highway, and that plaza right behind the Popeyes. Braids, wigs, all natural. She's good. Got her own shop. Diamond Ray Thomas is her Facebook name. Yes, A&F Beauty Bar. Go check her out.
All right, but yeah, now answer your question, man, bro. Just conversation. Enjoy conversation. Enjoy people's thoughts. You know what I'm saying? See different perspectives or whatnot.
Right.
But I just want to shout out y'all real quick. Y'all,
Really?
bro. Second episode, you already got a sponsor.
Right.
Y'all got a producer. Shout out to bruh, like you said.
This is a hell of a producer.
Bruh putting in work out here. He got the lights, the cameras. B, you done seen my setup.
Yeah.
I ain't had no producer. My shit was out the mud for real. Like, hey,
Well,
bro.
one thing I can say, though, it's been in the making. Me and bruh, I admire, Brandon, Big. I admire Big, He's always been the same type of cat, got the same type of humor, so he always, good to have him around. So I knew once we started a podcast, it was going to be big because he wanted it to be big. He didn't want to just start out with the audio.
Real talk, like that was, and this is like a year in the making, bro. Like no lie, like we've been talking about a year plus, and like man, like if we gonna go in, man, we got to go all the way in. Like we just can't do it. Like I think it's the people it's the video is what attract people. Audio's cool, but I think it's the video. YouTube, like, cause YouTube's a different. I catch myself like I'm one of them niggas now. Like I be home watching like instead of Netflix, I'm gonna throw it on YouTube.
That's what I found myself doing too. I done found myself watching a lot of different podcasts because I'm an information type of guy. I love when I see people do interviews and you can get stories behind how a song came out or, a certain incident that happened, from people that we admire, in the industry or, music, entertainment. But it's the information for me. And I feel like starting with our city, trying to big up our city and put our city on is, that's for the love. So I think the world gonna catch on.
Speaking of a little back information, do y'all know that not Will Smith, Eddie Murphy was this close to being Mike Lowry in Bad Boys?
What?
Yeah. I was watching Martin on somewhere, and he said he was this close, like, because they had that.
Do you think they would have a 4 coming out if Eddie would do it?
They got a 4 coming out now. They got the
I know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
Will and Martin, it's a vibe. I don't think Eddie and Martin, 2 super funny guys. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Will's funny, but he's not the funny one on the movie. He's the one that's spanking shit.
Yeah. I don't think Eddie could play that role.
Honeys, you know what I mean? The longevity. I think Will could play Mike Lowry on 10 different movies.
Yeah.
Mac Lowry fits Will, right? That's always been his makeup.
Right.
That's not
Ladies'
Murphy's
man.
makeup.
Right.
you would have had to change who he was.
Yeah.
Facts.
You would the character to make it fit Eddie Murphy and Martin.
You facts, but now it just popped in my head. Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, but he was funny though.
He was super funny still. Yes.
He wasn't action.
Right.
It was. He had a little action. But
Martin's the granny. He's the funny one. You know, people said on number 3 they was like, I ain't really like number 3. Martin was such a granny. He didn't want to. You know, he was lazy. But Martin's always been like that, man. I ain't trying to run in here guns blazing.
Ah, okay, yeah, okay. I'm talking about Bad Boys there. Okay, yeah.
I ain't trying to run in here guns blazing, man. Let's talk to him.
Yeah,
We are not immigration.
Yeah.
But what you think about? I know we had talked about this, but what y'all think about Zion Williams, man? I kind of caught the back end of it because I ain't really see the hype behind it. I seen when he dropped that he was having a baby. Then I seen 5 side chicks. You know, that's another thing about side chicks. We can tie all that into this one conversation. How do y'all feel about that? Because I think that we didn't even know who he was dating until he came out with a baby.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't know who he was flying out to the games and none of that. I thought he was a goofball.
Yeah, he looks like I ain't gonna say he's a goofball, but
the way he dressed.
The way he dressed, the way he go about things, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know he was spanking shit out here like that.
yeah, like he was a virgin or something. But he
I
just,
don't know.
That's fine.
$100 million virgin. That's a big first.
He dropped that he's having a baby, then 5 side chicks came out, or he was flying me out to the game. He was, I'm a porn star, and to me, I think it's all clout chasing. We didn't know who you was dating until the man came out with a baby.
My thing is though, like he ain't doing nothing wrong, but like in the case from the little screenshots I didn't read with Mariah Niels, like
Right? Is
the
that
main,
is that the porn star?
that's the main porn star.
Okay.
It was all transactional. So what the fuck you and your feelings
Right,
about? He was
right.
paying for it. That's what he does. Like, ain't nothing wrong with it. But I'm like, you
feel
wrong.
like that's what's wrong with side chicks, though. Side chicks, I feel like the best type of side chick you could have, you know what I'm saying, is a woman, is a side chick that your woman knows. Other than that, they waiting to blow up your spot.
What do you mean? Like, no, like that's a polygamy relationship. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, you can take it as poly, or you can take it as some women. You know what I'm saying? Not my woman. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I feel like some women. Look, I know what he got going on. He a boss, or he a type of nigga that handles, you know, home and stuff like that. Some women, that's all you got to do is handle home, and the rest of it's like shit. I know, you know, he's never home anyway. You know what I'm saying? Some women, they don't have to know the woman, but to know that they man has another woman somewhere. You know what I mean?
True.
Back in the 60s and 70s, you didn't have social media.
True. Social media changed everything. Like, social media fucks up a lot of shit. But for the Mariah chick, one of her tweets said basically was, I know the NBA lifestyle. Like you said, I know to keep quiet.
Right,
So that's why she
right.
thought she was going to be the main.
Right.
But to him, it was transactional. To her, it was something different. Shorty was in love.
Man,
Like,
I don't know, man. These
I'm
women
a-
don't be in love. These
But-
women be opportunists.
Yeah, but you can't be. If she was trying to trap him or be with him, like ain't no. I guess I don't know, but like you supposed to love on him, act like you like him or something. If everything was transactional, you get this, and that. That ain't the way to go in it.
The thing is,
The
if
other bitch
everybody
was-
knows,
huh?
if everybody knows, there's no getting caught up.
You right
You
about
know what I'm
that.
saying?
Mhm.
That's the only reason I say if your woman know and your side chick know.
But she been going on Twitter for like 3 or 4 days. Like she just,
Yeah, it's the
she's
clout
hurt.
down. Especially the porn star chick. She got a website.
Yeah,
She's hurt, though. The other chick, I think you're right, though. The other
it's a
chick,
third one too.
Yeah, they clout chasing. She just clout chasing.
Yeah.
Like, you was fucking with me, too. I could show a video.
Right.
I was in New Orleans. I got pictures saying I was in New Orleans.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That was, I'm just clout chasing. I'm trying to attach my name to the store, get my followers up, get my shit up, get my bag up.
But
But why didn't they come out before?
Because when no reason to come out.
Facts.
He, like you said, we didn't know what bro was doing. But as soon as bro
Facts.
put them pictures out,
Yes.
now that's why I said she's hurt. Now it's like, well, why you ain't show me off? Why you ain't put my name out here? Why you ain't get me pregnant? Because she thought she was gonna get that bag.
Facts.
Now the
Yeah.
other chick got the bag, which the chick he got pregnant supposedly had an OnlyFans too at some point.
yeah,
I mean, he got a type. You feel me? Let's be
yeah, we
real.
do.
But we
I
say,
like hoes too.
we-
Me and Zion both got a type.
we say he like the
think a lot of
BBLs, but he got a
Right.
type.
Right. I mean, I think for for the overall, it's like I think the outrage of us men is like, man, why you throwing all this money out? And woo, but a lot of us don't live like that. That's a simple. He might have, like you said, B. He might have thought that this was an equal transaction. You know what I mean?
Every man got a trick bill, though.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Every man got a. If it was $5, you got a $250 million.
Right.
It might be 500,000. You know what I mean?
My thing is, if you know what this is about, it don't matter if I come out with a baby or a wife.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you cutting yourself off the supply, or you know what I'm saying? Really? You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it's better. The best type of side chick, if you was gonna have a side chick, is you have to be a real P about it all. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you a man that handles his business and he's not in the home all the time, and you away on business or any type of hustler or type of guy, most of those women know what type of guy they got. You know what I mean?
And my thing is, though, like, when it comes to side chicks and relationships, I think a man can have as many women, like, poly relationships that he can afford. If he wants 2 or 3 girlfriends and he can afford it, like, I read a post. It was a lady was married with this guy for so many years, and the good man never missed a beat, took care of family, yada, yada, yada. But let's just say out of the 10 years, she eventually found out that he had one little chick he was messing with for maybe 8, 9 years, most of the years.
Right.
And it was like, what's the problem? It wasn't taken away from the family. He never disrespected you. You know, I don't know how he found out, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't think a man. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I think the problem is they didn't know. So that's where the issue came in. At.
Yeah. Okay.
That is where the problem came in. They didn't know.
Me being married, I think me and my wife been together for a long time. So any growing up that I had to do, she kind of allowed me to grow up, not allow me being unfaithful or stuff like that. I think she kind of allowed me to grow up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Before she just hit the road. You know what I'm saying? But
bro, they say the most growing up is when you from the time you're born to 1. That growing up from 20 to 30, bro, you are unless you're a fucking idiot and you just don't grow up, but you are that's the most growth, bro. Like, I give so much leeway and long ropes to people in their early 20s because you are different. Your mind ain't fully developed until you're 25. That's a stack. Especially the critical thinking, that ain't developed until you're 25. So,
and it's about appreciating what you have. You know what I mean? I think it's all about appreciating. As young black men, we don't appreciate having something good to come home to unless it was our moms. So we didn't have. To me, on my behalf, I feel like I've never had an OG say, man, you ain't got to cheat. You ain't got to be like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be a player. You ain't got to do this. You ain't got to do that. It's always being, get you a few.
Could you be a side nigga? Could you, if you ever see yourself, you wasn't married or something, Q, I'm going to ask you, could you be I don't know. I tried that shit and I couldn't do it, bro. I got into it like an old bitch. I got, my feelings is hurt. Damn, what about me? You serious? Could you be
I've done it.
You didn't done it?
I've done it.
I done done it before, too. But
I done done it. I ain't gonna it's gonna sound fucked up on the spot. But I was cool with it.
Yeah.
And the reason I say I was cool with it is because I knew what it was.
Right.
Communication. I knew what it was going in. Hey, we just fucking. When your dude tripping, or you just need something you want to sneak out, bet. That's where I come in at.
I used to do it in my early 20s, being a I can't, I don't know, I was going, talking to the mic. Yeah, I got you. I don't know. When I was in my early 20s and I don't know, I was proud side nigga of the year, yada yada. But I don't know. I had a situation in my, I say 30, it was a couple of years ago. I just couldn't do it, bro. She had a husband and everything. That was the best woman I ever had in my life.
Right.
But she had a husband, bro. No lie. She's everything was perfect. Every fucking thing was perfect, bro. The only thing is, she wasn't mine. That was a hell of a. Now
I think, for me, being a side dude,
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be real. I'm not emotional, but I feel like what's life if it's not personal? If you have somebody, I feel like it's again, it's about communication. If I know we wouldn't be good together, and this is exactly how it will work, then I'm fine with it. But then again, it's karma's a bitch. You
Bro.
might end up getting you a woman that you fuck with, and you done fucked all these niggas bitches and niggas wives, and you finally find you one you won't settle down with, and she do you the same way. Because to me, finding a good man, to me, for a woman, it's easier than they make it seem.
Finding a good.
Because I feel like men and women, we pass up on good things. You know
Bro,
what I mean? So
I'm gonna tell you this.
I think women, some women have their standards so high that they pass up on that good dude that they got a decent job. And because if you look at all these females that's out here that go through dude after dude, most of these dudes are the same type of dudes.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing though. Like it's a study. Like 90% of women are getting screwed. Are messing with 10% of the dudes. Like
Right.
and they 10% is like high earning, you know, popular, athletic, yada yada yada. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm guilty of this too. If people would just look past the physical appearances, you will find the love of your life tomorrow.
That's true.
If everybody just threw the visual looks out of it, like it's a man or a woman right now in your inbox, in your direct phone or whatnot, if you just gave them a chance, that'd be the woman or man in your dreams.
But
some
women think that's settling, though.
Yeah.
I mean, men too. They think it's settling. Like
we as people get caught up on the wrong shit.
facts.
We get caught up on money, looks. What can you do for me? But we supposed to. Like you said, you married. We supposed to look at, all right, what can we do for each other?
Right.
How can we build this? How can we make this greater as us?
And that's why I know I will always be married to the woman I'm with because she's selfless.
Real
You know
talk,
what I mean?
bro.
I don't have a woman that's, you know what I'm saying? She's cool with a night in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro.
She's not tripping off a bag.
You get a lot of these females that's like, now you got to take me out. We
Yeah.
got to do this. We got to do that. Same thing with niggas. Like, all right, now you got to fuck me here. You got to do this to me. You got to do that with me.
Bruh, so we go back to social media, bro.
Yeah.
Selfie. The most popular picture on social media is a selfie.
Facts.
Selfie. What's selfish? Selfie. I'm telling you, bro.
Real.
It's the base word.
That's
bro.
real.
Selfish. It's self. You know what I mean? It's
Facts.
like, and it's almost a point like you get false hope. Like you can go like, I'm feeling down on myself. I can whoop, 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 whoop. I feel like shit. Let me take a nice selfie. Let me get the right angle.
True.
Let me go back maybe a year or two, get that club picture with my ass was fat. You got 100 likes.
Right.
You got 10 niggas in your inbox. They be sucking Cheetos out of your ass. Huh?
Right.
I'm serious, bro. Like,
Nah, facts. Now I think that's why women have the bigger option. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel like the women is thirsty too. You have women that I have women that holler at me, being a barber, me being a coach, me being, you know, outside. Like I think that's the difference. Like you said, the social media makes you outside anywhere. Like you can post your ass. A woman, female can post her ass and she get 100 likes, and like you said, dudes all in the inbox that'll pay for a night.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know,
done see some wild shit. Ain't nothing wrong with paying for it, but I didn't.
nah.
I can't compete with
And
niggas
see,
selling heroin,
and
baby. Go on, fuck
see,
on.
that's I think real players fucked up the game for the regular P's.
Yeah.
The regular homies that, you know, man, I ain't really pressed on no relationship. I'd rather pay you to get you gone.
I'm one of them.
You know what I mean? I don't want to have to text you every day and say good morning because we fucked yesterday. And
I'm too old to go on dates. How much you want for it?
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, but let me ask y'all though, do y'all think social media made it cool to have side pieces and side chicks?
I think it made it harder not to.
Bro,
Because some women, I'm not gonna. That's what I said. I can't. Like we said, we're not gonna bash men. We're not gonna bash ourselves. Even if we talk about fucked up niggas, we're not gonna bash the females. Even if we
I
talk
can't
about,
afford multiple women. I don't
you know what I'm saying.
what
That's
you
what I'm
think.
saying though.
Huh?
But I don't think I could neither. Because even if I was rich,
Fuck, I'm gonna do with 5. I'm hungry. Tech. What the fuck?
you know what I'm saying. Even if I was rich,
Me
you would get a higher profile woman to be like, shit, he gonna pay for everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You being silly, like I fuck with her, she fuck with me. I'm gonna pay everything and have my woman. And fuck no. I think the more money I get, the cheaper I'm gonna get anyway.
I don't know. If I'm this NBA player, I don't want to keep bashing Zion, especially that stupid them numbers they giving out. But I got 100 million. Oh God,
It makes
it
it
ain't
easy.
nothing to throw a 500.
But you gotta think.
Shit, huh?
But you gotta think though.
I'm going to the project.
One slip up, these babies.
Yeah, you're
Caution.
right.
Especially if you a high profile. Say we blow up with the podcast. We gonna be big.
When we blow up the podcast.
When we go blow up the podcast, and B Fines is, he's out in the world and they throwing it at him, he ain't even got to pay for it.
Yeah.
One of them babies, I think a lot of this conversation will change.
Yeah.
Because they getting jerseys, they getting
what was that,
a
$3
nice
million a
amount
year?
of number.
Blake Griffin's the baby mama was getting?
You feel what I'm saying? What's your boy? What's your girl? Your boy, he played for Charlotte, and he got the light skins.
You talking about P.J. Washington?
Yeah, P.J. Washington. She was trying to milk him for everything.
Yeah.
And then cry when she didn't get it. That's my
You talking about Brittany Renner?
That's what I'm saying, though. We have to, as men, we have to be smarter because we so thirsty sometimes.
Colin Kaepernick said he used to make up pay for our own flights out there. And when he was out in San Francisco. Colin Kaepernick said
Somebody got to pay for it.
yeah.
That's smart though.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna see what you own. Because when you get out here, we already know I'm gonna spend money on you and I'm gonna do shit.
But let me say this though: some guys, they just you find a sucker. What you do with suckers? You lick them. Some of these guys put themselves in bad positions to get used and abused. I'm not saying you deserve to get used and abused, but some guys put themselves in bad positions. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
True. Yeah, that's true.
So sometimes you say she was bleeding PJ Tucker, yada yada yada, but Colin Kaepernick was making her pay for her own flights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just not. I don't think it's just not. It's a lot common than we think. Than to get with these strippers and OnlyFans models. You know what I'm saying? I mean, your boy did it too.
Could you date a chick? Date a stripper chick?
Yes,
I could too.
I could because a lot of these females is bosses that get to that point that they're not even stripping in their home
I'm not
cities.
talking about a low
that.
down bottom stripper that make
I
like
don't
$75
know.
a night.
I don't know. $75 a night ain't. I don't think that's
different.
bringing nothing home.
I was gonna say,
My opinion's gonna change if you coming home with them bands.
Yeah.
The conversation's different when the money change, and that's
know
just
what I'm saying?
real.
Facts.
Could y'all date a porn star?
So you talking about an OnlyFans shit?
I'm talking about a professional porn star gang. No, some of them OnlyFans chicks, they just on their own Instagram showing their little body, maybe playing with themselves. I'm talking about the porn star didn't got gangbanged. She didn't got, oh, baby, work was tough.
What about your favorite porn star?
It's a good
Who is
question.
your favorite porn star? Give me your favorite. What's your favorite porn star?
What's your girl that be in the car? She be in her car.
What,
Something
Nasty B?
Nasty B is that her name?
My homeboy sent her a clip the other day. She's like, "Can I still do it?" And she put the legs up on the back of her head. She's like, "Yeah, I still got it." Man, favorite porn star.
Cherokee D.
was
Ass
gonna
is
say
probably one of my
Cherokee.
favorite from childhood. It's
I like
fucked up.
Cheyenne Jacobs, man. If I ever get some Zion, I'm gonna give her about $650. Come on, baby,
Why you
come
think they?
over,
Why you
huh?
think they give Pinky such a bad rap? She got big, but you feel
That's
me?
what I'm saying. Like, niggas, what's wrong with big women? Like, hell,
I don't know, man. Big women, I feel like they get the short end of the stick, and I would much rather be with not a big, rap fuchsia woman.
Yeah,
but, you know what
she's
I'm
still
saying?
shapely though. She still ain't no.
I'm just
she's
saying,
big.
though, like if you like a big old fake ass on a regular chick, that's weird to me. Like the ant body. Bitch,
Yeah.
I hate that. You know what I'm saying?
The Pinky shit never made sense to me. Because niggas was hating on Pinky, but they mama looked like it.
You know what I'm saying?
They sister
And
look
y'all,
like that.
and y'all mamas was fine back in the day like that too, and still fine. Niggas
Yeah.
are still
She
fucking
was
with your
pretty in the
mama.
face. I'm pretty sure she
Facts.
took out her sexual talent.
She just big. She just big, man. And I think a lot of guys is intimidated
Since she got on birth
by,
control,
by
got
bigger
big like
women.
that. Huh?
You know what I'm saying? I think they just intimidated. I think dudes is intimidated by women with money. So they don't know how it is when they get with a chick that they think got some dust. She might have a crib, she might have some clothes, and nice little car. Can maintain her life. But once you come in, it's a whole nother thing. She gonna expect for your ass to step the fuck up and be paying most of the bills. When I feel like you meet a bitch that fucks with the 50-50 shit. You know what I'm saying? Because 50-50 could go a long way. I hustle hard, you hustle hard, everything gets split down the middle, but women be so caught up on being taken care of too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's their downfall, because if you don't ask me for nothing, I'm going to give you whatever you want.
On my mama, bro. Like a real man ain't gonna let.
He ain't gonna let you
especially
be
if you're a
asked
solid
out.
woman. If you're
Yeah,
a
he
solid
ain't gonna
woman,
let you be asked out.
You know how you can tell if a woman's ain't worth for shit. If she looks good and she out here fucked up, she ain't worth a quarter. You know you out here fucking. A real man ain't gonna let you,
Right.
Especially if you a halfway decent woman, you ain't gonna. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna put effort to look out for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. I ain't gonna make you look. I ain't gonna allow you to be out here looking bad, looking
But
crazy.
I know women.
Mm.
I know women that really truly believe in their heart that you have to come in here and build the table, make sure everything's taken care of, so I can have fun and I can turn up and you know what I'm saying? That's the weirdest type of shit to me because my thing is if I die, I mean not if I die, if I get hurt out here or something, can I, you know what I'm saying? Can my woman be there for me? Can my woman, you know what I'm saying? Like I know dudes that done died and they woman, they kids and shit is out here messed up now because she didn't have no hustle, no. You just got to take care of everything. You gotta be the one to take care of everything. But my thing is, we didn't even grow up like that growing up. If you knew somebody growing up who had their mother and their father or stepdaddy in the house with their mother, it was 50-50.
It really was. Like, my thing is, though, 50-50, said be 20. I think if you ain't nothing wrong with it, whatever you want to think about.
Nah, it's all about understanding.
You just got to find somebody on the same page. But, like,
Because I ain't going to lie, not to cut you out, I pay most of the bills.
uh-huh.
I pay all the bills.
Yeah.
But it's our understanding.
Right.
When she gets her money and things is already taken care of, it's just done like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I mean by now my woman wants to well, cool, let me do this and do this and do that for you. Let me make sure you got this and that for the kids and everybody eats and all of that because I pay the bills. That's the 50-50 shit to me, making sure that somebody else is pouring back in my cup. Because if I'm just here paying all the bills, getting your hair done, and don't get me wrong, if that's y'all understanding, that's cool. But like I said, what if I get out here and get shot? I get out here and get into a car wreck, and I can't get up and hustle every day.
We can't ignore the
What
red
can you
flags.
do for me? Will we have to downsize?
Yeah.
And most people do.
I think it's different. Like you said, it's different strokes for different folks.
Right.
My last relationship was like that, where I paid all the bills, but nigga goes to the refrigerator. It was always something in there.
You feel what I'm saying?
It
Or
was
something
always
cooked.
something on the stove.
Right.
So, like you said, it fit different. Plus, my perspective like that is because I seen my granddaddy do it.
Right.
My granddaddy paid all the bills. My grandma paid the phone bill, but she also kept food in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's 50-50.
It
in a
depends
way.
on how we gonna build this pie, right?
Right.
The ingredients, what my ingredients I bring in with this relationship might be different with the next one.
Right.
But I'm still gonna build a pie. We still gonna make this pie.
And
And if your ingredients is bad, we can't build this. We can't make this pie. Then I'm gonna have to let you go.
Right. And I think a lot of the 50-50 shit we really want to say, niggas like me, 100. I got 100, you got 100. If I plan on being with you forever and we building something, and you don't want me to be one of them guys out here that think I can cheat and do what I want because I got money, then I need pool.
Yeah.
That's because a lot of these women, it goes back
I'll
to
pay all the bills.
You feel me?
But once a week, speaking of Ike Turner, I'm going Ike Turner on you. Once a week, I'm slapping you around. Just for the hell of it. Hey, yeah, it's Thursday. Yep. Soon as it. No, not today. Yeah,
But
baby.
see, that's what I'm saying though, bro. A lot of men and a lot of women. It goes back to what we first said when we opened up the podcast today. A lot of men think that a lot of women will let you have that bitches and whatever you want to maintain the lifestyle.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing free ain't nothing free in this world. In a lifestyle of ain't got to worry about the rent being paid. It ain't free either. Some
Right,
people will take
it's
an
not.
ass whooping, yada yada yada.
But
I
let's
seen
go
a
back to the men. The men feel like, hey, I pay all the bills.
I'm one of them, man.
You feel me? I pay your car note. I make sure your kids and my kids are straight. I take care of your family. When I go on the road or I go do this and I go do that, I'm going to fuck off. And you going to fuck with it because you like your life.
Yeah.
If I can drive a Benz and you drive a Benz, what you going to cry in?
Right. That's the same way with the Like, why are you crying, baby? Like, you transactional. I know he's paying. You know, maybe I don't know what he's paying, but you taking care of. You know what the fuck you crying about?
Right.
He's probably still fuck with you if you did all this messy ass shit. You goofy.
That's
bitch.
my thing.
You fucking the bag up.
That's my thing. But since you said something about Ike, R.I.P. to Tina Turner, man. We gotta.
That was my favorite movie growing up as a child. What's
Me
love
too.
got to do with it?
to
I
me,
had a dark
to me, a
childhood.
lot of those movies, I had a dark childhood too. When I sit back and think about it, because a lot of those movies was horror movies, man.
Yeah, bro. Real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
beat the
A
hell out
thin
of
line
you.
between love and hate.
When you an adult, you can look back on them movies and be like,
The Color Purple.
That's
Yeah.
Some fucked up shit.
yeah, this ain't what life's supposed to be like.
Hey, they making a part 2 of Love. What's Love got to do with it? Starring Blueface and what's her name?
Krishan Rock.
Krishan Rock. That snack up to
Ooh-wee.
bitch. Yeah.
Oh, wait. But I seen a recent interview that said that Tina was actually a gorilla pimp. You know, she wasn't as innocent as we
No.
thought. Kind of like Whitney Houston.
Yeah, she shot. What you call it? What's your boy's name for? What's his name? The Jackson 5.
She shot Randy.
She shot one of them because he
Damn.
tried to get his girl back, and he was out. She was out pimping him out. I don't know if she pulled the trigger, but somebody in her team pulled the trigger and popped that nigga. Yeah.
Damn.
Bro, all these stars ain't. None of these stars is as innocent as we think they are.
None of them.
Man.
They all got some shit.
I mean,
You
they
know,
human. We all human.
Except
They just-
Denzel Washington. That nigga can't do no wrong.
No, Denzel. I ain't heard nothing about Denzel. Denzel's probably the most flawless nigga in Hollywood history.
What's your favorite Denzel movie? Real quick.
Training Day.
Just recently. I'm gonna say just recently.
Don't say Equalizer.
Just recently. Flight.
I
feel like he killed Flight.
He got game, bro. That was a
He Got Game was great. That's why I said recently. I feel like Denzel's like Wayne. I can't pick a particular song or movie.
So who's better?
we
Will
have to
Smith. He got Denzel Washington.
Denzel.
All day.
Think so? Not Will Smith. Jamie. I mean Jamie.
First of all,
I can't stand
Denzel. First of all, Jamie and Will don't have a training day.
But listen though, I'm gonna tell you this. I can see Jamie doing Training Day, but I couldn't see Denzel Washington doing Ray.
Okay.
I got you on
Jamie
that.
got a wider spectrum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now don't give me.
Ain't that a
Jamie could do
ain't that
a
the
lot
ultimate
of-
flexible actor though?
True, he could do a lot of roles, but my question is, the roles that they in, who does it better? And I'm gonna go with Denzel. Does his roles better than Jamie does?
I
his
see
roles?
what you're saying.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I can see
knocking
that.
Now I'm gonna say Ray, based on Ray, since you said Ray. But I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Me being 31, born in '91, I feel like
That's what I thought you was like 26, but go ahead.
Jamie Foxx is the greatest entertainer we've ever had.
Oh my mama, bro.
He had a great album. His first album was Unpredictable.
That was actually a second, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was great. You know what I'm saying? And he's been on other goated music, songs, features. He's been in goated movies.
Yeah.
He's had his own TV show, and he's done stand-up. And he was really fucking beaming. Let's not
Really
forget.
beaming, yeah.
He was really fucking beaming.
I'm gonna say. So we talked about this a couple weeks ago on the pod, and the question was, which one is better though in Jamie? Jamie the music or Jamie the actor? Right?
Django really set it off. For
That's
him
a real
being-
That's my Quentin Tarantino's probably my favorite director, bro.
Me
Like,
too. He's a sick motherfucker, but I think that's to go back to music a little bit. I think it's fucked up for him to be that good of a director, writer, and then we don't like people like Tyler the Creator that talks all that crazy shit like Eminem, but he's black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think they didn't really like that coming from him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like every movie is from Quentin Tarantino, some motherfucker either getting raped.
Yeah.
Didn't he do Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, that's a good movie. A
You
solid
feel what I'm
movie, Pulp
saying?
Fiction. They actually had it at the Palace here, like back in February. They had the Palace. They showed it on the big screen in the Palace.
Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, Pulp Fiction. Yeah.
Pulp Fiction, another fucking horror movie. Vin Rames got raped, man.
Yeah, he did get his ass. But
That's
I-
fucked up.
that was a weird scene.
I mean,
Do y'all just wait for people like, I got two more? Like, the dude just stumbled into what? I got two more. Like,
Well, let me ask you something.
What?
For the right bag, could you be that role? Could you do that role in Pulp Fiction that
No.
Vin Rames
No.
did?
no.
For the right bag, $200 million.
But
Money ain't gonna buy it. Money ain't buying my soul.
I feel that.
I'm still gonna be me.
But I told you I'd be the nigga
Yeah.
in Baby Boy. $40. Yeah,
$40.
I be the sit, I'd be the man in the barbershop talking shit around
that's
all
probably
these
that's probably the gas
yeah,
I get.
that's far as I go. But
What about Wayman? What's his name in Shane?
Low Down Dirty Shane?
Yeah. He was
Nah,
super
that
gay.
He was, though. That was a good.
That was a different
Bro,
level.
the Wayans, bro, had they had their hands all over the 90s, bro. They had
true.
their hands. True. What's your favorite Wayans movie? Like, if you can go there.
Mo Money. I think Mo Money for me. Mo Money was it wasn't. I feel like Marlon is a GOAT, but he can be corny. The Wayans brothers, he was hilarious. He let loose on there, but when you just like when he does his own movies, like the stuff like that, like that shit don't be that funny to me. Like his stand up don't be funny to me. But
You don't think so?
nah, man.
Did you watch the last one?
Man, I watched all.
You
of
talking about
them,
the one he was talking about Will and Jada?
Oh, that last one was dope to me.
I gotta
Yeah.
check. I probably gotta check the last one now, but I just think the '90s Wayans brothers, like you said, Mo Money, Wayans brothers, TV show, that shit was goated.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying? But Mo Money for me, Mo Money was hilarious, man.
Nah, I slow down Dirty Shame.
That's a good movie.
That movie's just
Is
so
that a
motherfucking
Wayans
dope.
movie though?
Yeah.
I think you can call it a Wayans movie if
I was gonna say, 'cause
more
it's
than one of them is in it.
Yeah.
He was actually just him in
I
it.
think
Yeah,
they produced it, though.
if he produced it, then that's
Yeah.
my favorite one too.
Yeah, directed
Because
it.
Jada Pinkett was the baddest she's ever been.
True.
She was.
You know what I'm
Little
saying?
ratchet.
She was
Like her.
perfect.
She was good in Woo, too. Remember Woo?
Yeah, she was good in Woo. So what's your favorite sports movie? Because I just said I'm only saying that because I said Any Given Sunday, and Any Given Sunday is probably my favorite sports movie. It kind of showed you the behind the scenes of the NFL. You know what I mean? But Jamie was incredible.
Yeah.
They called me Willie. You know what I mean?
You know they fought.
Yeah, they really fought.
they really fought, yeah.
But I'm going to go with, I really can't say He Got Game for my favorite sports movie, but so I'm going to go with,
What can't you?
That's definitely a
I
sports
guess
movie.
I can.
I mean,
But why
that
can't
showed us. That's why I was so mad about U of L getting getting so in trouble because they showed you on there what happens when they go into the league and when they go into college. And Jalen Rose said, he said, I wouldn't even come into your school to check y'all school out if I couldn't have women and some money.
Yeah.
Louisville got in trouble because Rick got too big headed.
That's
Think?
exactly why, yeah.
That's
Nah,
why
I don't
Louisville
think
got
so.
in
Bro,
trouble.
we had
Nah.
three
We
major
left
scandals
the
in 9
left the
years.
game. We left the team in the hands of fucking what's his name?
David Paget.
No, the McGee.
Oh, you talking about who got us in trouble?
Yeah.
Yes, you left the team in the.
Her assistant coach do that. He just got caught up with it.
Thanks.
My thing is, though,
People run their mouth. That's all that was.
all this money Louisville got, and that's the best you can come up with. Katina Powell. Somebody was scheming off the budget, wasn't it?
But that's the cap. But that's the cap about the whole thing. She's already came out and said that it was fraud for the book. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah. So I think you got to look at who we had.
But my thing is,
none of them had needed money to come to a school. They was low star niggas.
Right.
Nobody wanted Luke Hancock no more. Nobody wanted Shane Bohannon because of his behavior. Nobody wanted Russ because he was uncoachable.
and they was, I ain't gonna say uncoachable, but they was low style. They were.
That's why he's not in the
was low.
NFL. I mean, in the NBA.
Ah.
They said he ain't coachable.
He too small to play point guard. And now
Nah, man.
He's a goon.
Nah, man. The league has changed, man. You can be a smaller point guard and get off. But I'm gonna tell you why I know he's uncoachable.
What's that?
The first year he was here, he would come in, shoot a three.
That was just
You know,
his
you
game,
gotta
though.
pass
I
the
was gonna
ball.
say that's his game. He's a gun.
He's a volume
He used to
scorer.
go straight to the bench after that.
Yeah, he's a gun.
We
That
didn't
don't
ask
mean-
for that.
I wouldn't say
You got to
he's
think that's
uncoachable.
where people say that the game is scripted because it's a way to it's actually is a script on the team. This is how we're gonna go about this win tonight. And if you go out of that script, you can have somebody on the bench that might give you what you need. But nah, LeBron said that it's going like this, and we're gonna play through it like this. You know what I'm saying? And the young boy said, I forget his name on the Lakers, but he was like, "How do y'all feel about LeBron coming back?" He said it's bittersweet. He said because we didn't have no
Structure.
no script.
Yeah.
It's hoop, and they actually got into the playoffs because LeBron sat out 2 months. You feel what I'm saying?
The thing with LeBron is the system got to go around LeBron.
It does, but that's what.
LeBron got to be the centerpiece, and then
Facts.
it's no longer. It's kind of no longer team. It's how can we make LeBron look good,
Right.
Or how can we play good next to LeBron, and then everybody got to fit. Kind of like your Oubre. Once he left Golden State, he can't fit that system.
Right.
And that's what he said. He said, "Yeah, I was on a better team there, but I can't. That ain't really. I
Wait,
can't
Washington?
play like that." He wasn't Charlotte.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So everybody. That's why I don't think Russ is uncoachable. I just think Russ got to be in the right system. Right. Russ got to be the star. Russ got to be your LeBron, and he ain't got LeBron skills. Right? No offense. You know what I mean? You can't have. I guess you
could say the same about Lance Stevenson. I feel like Lance is. He's super athletic. He can get to the bucket, but
he had a good run.
He's not gonna play in your system.
Don't diss Lance. That's my dog.
I said he had a good run.
Lance was.
I think Lance can still play.
Lance should still be Lance should still be in the league.
Yeah, he ain't never role player.
Role player.
6 man off the bench. I would love him to come out.
Man, I think the kiss to LeBron. Well, he blowing in LeBron's ear kind of fucked Lance up.
Yeah,
because Lance used to try on D. Lance used to play defense.
But that's what makes me not like Paul George, because how is Lance Stevenson the only dog when y'all down? Well, how is he the only one? I feel like everybody shied away. Lance is the only one. Anything to do it. Anything to, fight at least. You know what I'm saying? But
I never thought Paul George was a star like
I never liked Paul George. He's a
second role player. He's a second. I would love to have him as my second best player on the team, not the first.
Yeah, he don't, like we talked about with Marcus. I know you're a Boston fan. With Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart got the dog, but he's the third best player. You need Tatum to have that dog, just like we needed. Pacers fan, we needed Paul George to have that. Lance Stevenson, I'm gonna go get this.
Right?
Are we down by 2, and we need to close this game out? Okay, cool. Give me the ball. Everybody move out the way. But he didn't have that.
Since we on the NBA, I wish that the Denver Nuggets would have picked up Melo.
Just give him like a little,
so he can get a ring.
Yeah. They talking about which 15 they should retire. If they really cared about Melo, they would never let the boy get 15 in the first place.
They don't.
That's facts. They didn't. I mean, you didn't bring him anything,
right? Like
if he brings them a championship, which is looking like he's going to do, he's the legend in Denver.
Yeah,
that caps everything Melo ever did in Denver. If you ask me, he brought the
MVPs.
ring.
He won back-to-back MVP, so he already had Melo beat.
Yeah, but
he should have won a third MVP, but they just didn't want to get. Come on, bro.
He should have won it this year. Let me say that.
That's 3 in a row.
He should have won it. But see, my thing is, them other 2, I don't think he should have won.
I don't think MD should have got it. I don't really fuck with MD's game.
That nigga's like 7 foot, 300 pounds, shooting pull-up jumpers, bro.
I think MB should have won it last year. I think that was the year MB should have won. That first year, come on, bro. That was the year Chris Paul was at Oklahoma City. Didn't nobody think Oklahoma City was going to do nothing.
Right.
Nobody expected them to make the, you know what I'm saying?
I just watched his Pivot episode with him and Chris.
That was dope. I ain't going to hold you.
Pivot's one of my favorite podcasts.
I love Pivot.
Scottie Pippen?
No, Pivot, the Pivot podcast.
Who's on there?
Ryan Clark, Shannon, Fred Taylor.
Yeah.
They kind of broke away from I Am Athlete. All right, so if you a GM, NBA GM, and your first pick, it's like a fucking fantasy draft. You starting your franchise. Who's your first pick, Q?
In their prime?
No, right now.
Oh, right now.
Right now in the NBA.
Ooh. Damn, that's a hard question.
If you just emptied all the rosters out and you just pick one player, they said you can have one player.
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
A veteran or just
if you want to build your team around.
Because that's what I say. You said right now.
Yeah, right now.
So I got to pick. If I got to pick one, I think I'm gonna go Jason Tatum.
I was just ready to say it.
I want to. That's my pick.
And the reason Luka would be my second. But here's my problem with Luka. Luka's like a LeBron. The system got to go around Luka.
Real talk.
And then he tries on defense.
Yeah.
Give him that. He tries on defense, but he don't really play defense all that good. At least you know Tatum's going to, you know what I mean? Even though we talked about Tatum ain't really got that dial, but at least he going to attempt to. Luka don't play no defense. The system's got to go around him. You really got to put a bunch of role players around him.
Right.
As a word, Tatum, you could put a number 2 around him and it'd be cool. He going to make it work.
I know I would lose Tatum. We're going with my pick because I know somebody's will pick Tatum up, but I'm going with Jokic, man.
Oh man, I forgot about Jokic.
I forgot about
Jokic. I'm going with the Joker, man.
We just talked about that nigga.
I'm gonna say I'm going with the Joker because it's once you seen what he did to AD, the step back off 1 foot.
True.
It's really giving Dirk vibes, but it's like 2.0, 3.0 Dirk.
Yeah,
I give you that.
He's a way better
10
passer
assists and 12 rebounds but Jamal Murray, to have 2 double-doubles to go ahead and to potentially close out the series. Two, both of them, Jokic and
they both had
Murray had triple doubles. I don't see how the hell that happened. I might be coming from a Boston fan aspect too. How the hell they didn't do that to us? How the hell Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum didn't? You know what I'm saying? But
Jaylen Brown can't dribble with his left hand. That's fucking.
yeah, my thing is that we don't have no system. It's dribble, go to the paint, pass out, dribble, then to the, you know what I'm saying, or potential step back 3, step back 2. You know what I'm saying? We need a system. Me being a true Boston fan, I feel like we never really had a system until we had Ray Allen. We had our hoopers, Antoine Walker, Paul Pierce, hoopers together. They gonna hoop. They gonna really get down together. You know, not too athletic, neither one of them, but they gonna ball. They gonna hoop out. You know what I mean? All the way till you get Rondo with.
I think Rondo should be in the league.
Rondo is actually about to be on Boston's coaching.
Oh,
He's
really?
about to be with the staff, but.
Oh, okay.
Rondo definitely could, but Rondo's hands is bad. You know, he got long ass fingers. He keep breaking his thumbs and shit like that. But
they need Rondo to teach Jaylen Brown how to dribble.
Yeah.
But Jaylen Brown, if I had to rank my NBA, my favorite players right now, Jaylen would probably be third.
It's
Paul
definitely
George and
Jaylen.
Lillard.
It's definitely Jaylen and Tatum for me.
But Jaylen, it's like he was dribbling during the season. He wasn't doing this stuff during the season. It's like he got to the playoffs and he went back to how he was last
Some
year.
people fold up on the in them bright lights and the, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So how do y'all feel about when people say that they think the NBA scripted? They think that the NFL scripted. I mainly hear people that gamble talk like that.
But hold on, before we get into that, I would like to give a note to our sponsors. A&F Beauty Bar, 5019 Preston Highway, right behind the Popeyes. If you got dreads, wigs, flat irons, natural hair, Diamond Ray Thomas, the owner of A&F Beauty Bar, will take care of you and tell them Big and Lazy sent you. But as far as sports being fixed, my thing is, though, they ain't got to fix it. It's either win or lose.
Yeah.
It's a game. Miami Heat are Denver Nuggets. The money's about the same. It might be 60% Nuggets, this and that. You got the spread. You got the over-under. It's going to either go over. It's going to go under. You got Jimmy Butler over 26 points. He's going to score over. They ain't got to fix it. It's win or lose.
Yeah.
And my thing is, though, especially in the NFL, all these disgruntled players, all these crazy, CTE, somebody would came out, all these cell phones and social media, somebody, you know what I mean? Ain't that much, what's it called when you sign a written disclosure? Ain't that much disclosure and shit in the world. So I don't think so. People just, it's fixed. No, it's not.
It's too big to fix. Because then you got to put a bunch of people in the pocket.
The only thing that could sway games to me is the refs.
True.
Yeah.
NBA, NFL. I think I'm gonna start watching other sports to see if the refs is anything to play. Because I feel like the refs suck, man. To be getting paid as much money as they get
I'm a
paid.
referee.
You know what I'm saying? But
me?
see, I don't think you suck. I haven't seen you officiate. But if my son's playing, that's what I said. Let's go back. He said, as soon as I said, if my son's playing, he said, parents, if I'm a coach, if I'm a parent, and I feel like, man, you ain't seeing shit, I'm going to let it be known. Because, I can't hold water when I'm coaching. I'm like, you don't see a clear hole?
Yeah.
Come on, Coach T. Come on, Coach Lazy. Stop.
Yeah.
Man, they need instant replay everywhere.
I wouldn't say referees suck. I do think,
but I'm saying professionals, the ones that's really getting that bag.
I don't think they suck. What I do part of it, I think it is sometimes they want to be the star of the shows, so sometimes they'll make a call that they really don't need,
right?
Or they might not be paying attention.
Well, go back to the LeBron Tatum foul in the season. When LeBron went up, and Tatum clearly fouled him. That's my boy. Yeah. But that's a clear foul. I ain't saying nothing. In the court, even if I'm hooping, it's good. I take that call.
But you got to remember, the referees are human too, and to be imperfect is to be a human. Like, we can't miss everything. Like, speaking as a referee, I'm certified with the state of Kentucky. But both of the games I've refereed, I'm first year, I got to get, start at the bottom. It's elementary, 4th, 5th grade. I had a 6th grade here and there, but the game is 4-2. The final score is 4-2. Like, I foul her and foul there. They barely hitting the goddamn rim.
Right.
So I thought I had to put a blade out on somebody. The parent, It was 4-2, and it's about late fourth quarter. And I'm sick of this shit. And she came on the court like, and we had to throw her out the game. Like I was scared walking to my car. Actually, like I saw the car.
I wouldn't be a ref though. It's too much pressure.
Oh my god, bro!
It's too much pressure being a coach. To me, if you look at all these coaches in the you had what's your boy's name? Monty.
Monty Willis. Yeah,
That was the Suns coach, right?
Yeah.
You got a coach that took his team to the playoffs. Mm-hmm. To me, that's a great coach. Now, if you got 3-4 years and can't get over the hump, then yeah, you might need to look at something. But this is the man that got KD late.
that's the point.
You know what I mean?
That's the point.
With Devin Booker that needs the ball as well. Mm-hmm. With the aging Chris Paul.
That's hurt.
I think once you add KD, you kind of hurt the system because now who's the primary ball handler? Who do you give it to at the end of the game? Who you know what I mean? Who?
It's the microwave generation, bro. Everything is like this now, instant. Ain't no time to chill.
How you feel about that? Because I think you hit the nail on the head about the popcorn generation. Because I feel like that's a lot of reason why our young black men be dying. They want money now. That's why
Instant
the females be
gratification.
selling pussy. They want it now. Now ain't nobody really willing to go through. I feel like me getting the barbershop
Selling pussy
was
for
a
emergencies,
motherfucking.
not for crab legs, ladies.
It's definitely for emergencies.
Yeah.
If I had a cooch, I would definitely. Damn, I need my rent paid.
Mo, remember that little meme? Like, what would you do
I'm
if
not
you
gonna
woke
go
up as the
hungry.
opposite sex? I'm selling pussy like 90 going though. If I woke up a female, nigga, I'm trying to make $10,000 off his fucking cooch. One day.
But how do you feel about that, though, of the popcorn generation? Because I feel like that takes away from a lot because even now in the music industry, they signing the popcorn, the talent, the talent that's no talent. They said that's the new talent. There's no talent. I feel like all the rapping I ever did, you can look me up, Lazy Food, all platforms. But all the rapping I ever did, I feel like I tried too hard now because Booty Hole Brown, took over the world,
You say whatever on the track now.
You know what I'm saying?
As long as it's catchy. Here's the thing, though. Popcorn generation goes back to what we talked about earlier, social media.
And I wasn't saying that to diss Sexy Red. I love Sexy Red.
Yeah.
She's dope,
Come on the show,
and I
baby.
applaud all the female rappers that are raunchy because I feel like the generations before, you can't say, they nasty, they rap this, they sang this, because nasty lyrics go back to what's that song, In Between the Sheets?
Yeah.
Ron said, "Oh, I'm coming, coming on strong."
You listen to
You know what I'm saying?
Listen to them
between
R&B
the
songs back in the day.
You know?
It ain't nothing but we talking about fucking.
Sex. And then you speed it up. Right now, lick it good, suck this. That's, 10, 15 years ago from now.
Yeah.
Now, all these women got to rap about they pussies and all that. You ain't got no MC Lights and you do. You probably got a cute MC Lights and Queen Latifah, but look how they got treated. You know?
True.
Speaking of female rappers, Cardi B killed that verse.
Yeah, Cardi B kills
Oh
everything.
my gosh, she killed that verse. What's it?
The one with Lotto.
Yeah.
Cardi B's been killing shit
Smoke all
since
your
she
friends.
dropped Blow Black Red, whatever it's
Bodak Yellow.
Yellow, whatever
Uh-huh.
it is. She has been on a run, and since we on female rappers, I think Nicki only fucks with the females that she's not intimidated by, because she beefs with all the other females, but she hopped on Pound Town with Sexy Red because who is Sexy Red?
I would flip it though. I think she fucks with the female rappers that she can intimidate.
Facts.
That's the female rappers she
Facts.
fucks with. The ones
Facts.
that I could bully. Better yet, the ones that look up to me and think I'm all of that and I'm the shit.
Facts. Because to me, Nicki ain't been good for years.
She had a good run though, but
She had a
everybody-
great run. I think because we hadn't seen a female like that since Kim, and I think she's doing the same thing that she said Kim was doing, hating. Every time there's a new chick come out, Nicki be hating on Megan Thee Stallion like a motherfucker.
They got
But
a
you
song
did
together.
you did everything that Lil Kim did. Everything. She said something about Megan Thee Stallion have a curly fro with the curly hair, but shit, Lil Kim, she tore that shit up. You know what I'm saying? From 95, 98 on. You know what I'm saying?
Right, Kim, I had the biggest crush on her as a child.
Me too. Especially when I seen that poster of her album cover.
Yeah.
In my
Nicki
uncle's
tried to
room.
recreate that. Yeah,
She did everything. That's what I'm saying. Everybody has to pay homage. If you don't pay homage, that's where you get the popcorn generation from. Cool, we just gonna do a whole bunch of shit that we think that's gonna pop, and it's gonna pop. Nobody's probably even really writing music anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's when you get the Migos.
Speaking of music, yeah, RP.
Take off.
RP take off.
So A&R comes to you, or somebody comes to you with a blank check. Two artists to make a song. I'm gonna go with my special guest, Q. You got two artists. You're a rapper, or whatever you're doing. You got two artists to make from be old, dead, young.
So, okay. You said old, dead, or young. If I'm doing now, it's Drake and Cardi.
That's tough.
Because you know, Cardi been on, like he said, since Bodak Yellow. Cardi ain't dropped the album since.
Nope.
She done dropped a couple singles.
That's it.
She ain't dropped the album since
She
that
hops on.
album.
But that's why I say Cardi's the GOAT right now, because she's paying homage to all the new chicks. All she got to do is
She give 'em a
hop
light.
on a feature.
Yeah, she gives
Like the Scarlett girl.
Yeah.
She do the
Who's your
shit.
two artists?
She do the shit Drake do. When she
Facts.
knew I'm gonna hop on your shit, and it ain't that I'm trying to take
both
shine
gonna
away.
eat.
Yeah,
Facts.
I'm not trying to take shine from you. I'm gonna give you shine because I'm who I am. I'm Drake. I'm Cardi.
Facts. I'm gonna go with Drake too,
Uh-huh.
only because the industry don't let Drake miss.
They don't.
You know, even if we don't fuck with it, I don't like this song. It's on every radio station. He can go overseas with it. Drake can't really do no wrong. But if I'm going with love, like my love of artists, you know what I'm saying? I would have to go with somebody like Yak. I love
Kodak.
Yak. Yeah, I think Kodak is one of the most underrated rappers if you really can sit down and dissect the shit he's talking about through the album. Especially like that Calling My Spirit, stuff like that.
Oh,
Like,
my God.
You know what I'm saying? That Malcolm X, you know what I'm saying? Bruh's really deep, you know what I'm saying? But it's the popcorn generation, the Lil Pumps, the Blue Faces, and then once he is amongst clowns, you know, because he's in the industry, a lot of people are like, I can't fuck with that. Like I like Starlito. That's what we need.
Starlito.
Starlito, you ever see it? You gotta come on there and fuck with us,
We ain't
man.
seen
So we
it,
can
ain't
give
ever.
you. So we can give you your flowers, man, because Starlito is one of them people, and Don Tripp is one of them people that give you shit to survive off of. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I can connect with bruh, whether you're in the
Real
streets
talk.
or, you know what I'm saying? To me, that's music, substance. That I can go back to 12 years ago, and damn, this track gives me the same feeling. But if I didn't go Drake, I would go Yak and Kevin Gates.
Give me Beyonce and Travis Scott. Travis Scott.
Why Travis?
Why Travis?
Why
'Cause
Travis?
Travis is in heat right now.
Huh?
Travis is kind of hot right now from that incident.
What incident? What
The incident. You know?
I don't know.
The festival, yeah.
Oh,
I ain't got nothing. I'm just talking about.
But my thing is, I didn't have a problem with that because, especially with I had a problem with kids dying,
Yeah.
you know, and stuff like that. But I've been to a Travis Scott concert. I've been in the mosh pit. If you're a fan of Travis Scott,
Really?
your child should have not been at a Travis Scott
Yeah.
a festival unless because actually, if you are a person that is not demonic, I'm not demonic, but when I was in the mosh pit,
Yeah.
that's a place to be.
Where was he at?
I was at the Yum Center.
I came here.
Yeah.
You feel me? And you got white boys stepping on your shoes, and you can't say nothing because they ain't even looking your way. They just mosh pipping.
I heard having a good time.
I needed to leave.
how it's supposed to be,
That's a
though.
workout. I went to sleep afterwards.
Okay, before we get out of here, the Big and Lazy podcast, and no lie, man, if you don't follow this man on social media,
Got to
Quentin
follow
Bell,
him. Go ahead and tell him your stuff too.
Tell him your stuff real quick.
Ah, shit, bro. You know what it is. I always say your boy, Mr. Bell, a.k.a. Captain Hater. I got to go through my whole little shit.
Do
This is
you
what I
right?
normally
Do
do
your
on the
thing.
pod. But
Do your
nah,
thing.
bro. Mixed Vibes Podcast. All you got to do is search the Mixed Vibes Podcast. All our podcasts will pop up. From the Mixed Vibes Podcast, the Mixed Vibes Sports, my solo shit, Hold Up and Another Thing. You know what I mean? Like, we've been doing this shit for 3 years, but next week it'll be 3 years since we started dropping podcasts. And
But I say that, man, this man is at 5-star restaurants 3 or 4 nights out the week.
the review TikTok and YouTube shit is coming too.
Yeah, if you're looking for some goodies, I'll fuck around a little bit too. Instagram is _BFINES, _BFINES. Yeah, man, he's a good restaurant. So give us one. Plug us one restaurant. We can be local. Anything?
You said one. So I know y'all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all been to Four Pigs. Four Pigs is one.
It's some good wings.
Hey, bro.
They got some good wings.
Four Pigs is dope. Now you put me on the spot. Italian joint. It's CIAO. It's over and off Payne Street, local in Louisville. That mug's good.
Is it expensive? Is it
Nah,
about $30 a plate, $40 a plate?
cheaper than that. About 20. Yeah,
okay.
that's 18. And then it's a Mexican restaurant. I can't think of the name of it, but over in New Albany, right there by where the old Dairy Queen used to be.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, right there by State. It ain't on State Street. It's,
But it's up from State Street. Yeah,
Yeah.
down there by the White Castles. I can't think of the
I know
name
you're
of it.
talking about.
Like I said, you put me on the spot. If you want Mexican, go there. The Italian joint, CIAO, and then you want some wings, Four Pigs.
what you got over at Ty J? What's this?
Man, I like Tasty Mo's, man. It's a chick that really throws down in the kitchen. She's about to own a restaurant pretty soon. Her restaurant's in the works right now. Her name is Mo Jones on Facebook, and man, she made me a buffalo lemon pepper catfish. Man, I've been messing with her ever since. She comes in the barbershop all the time, But man, we thank y'all for tuning in again, man, to the Big and Lazy Podcast. The Big and Lazy Show.
Appreciate that.
Man, we appreciate the love.
Appreciate my homie stopping by.
Shout out B. Haywood,
Yeah.
our
Greatest
producer.
producer in the world.
You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate the love and attention that our city been giving us, because that's what's going to make us worldwide. You know what I mean?
And if you're looking to come on here, just holler at us. The
Yes,
DMs,
definitely.
text, whatever.
We got and I'm telling y'all, we got a lot of special guests lined up that y'all gonna be like, damn, man, like I didn't even know that they own it like that. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you.
And if you wanna follow me, go ahead and follow me on Instagram as well, Gritty and Lazy USA. And man, episode 2 in the books.
Brandon Fives on Facebook. We out.
Let's get it.
We're in the product and making a profit. These niggas hate when you ballin'. These bitches love when you poppin'. I want some cool shit. I'm feeling this bottle, baby, I'm too lit. I'm on the bullshit. I don't want no shots, got a whole fill. You know I'm a fool, bitch. Nigga, you look wrong, get your whole hit. See a real nigga, she on it. I'm cut though, she know it, yeah. Henny in his hottie. Got her out of body. I know she a thotty, but I ain't gon' tell nobody.